Alrighty, so I took a trade today. I didn't get time to record, forgot to press record on the trade, but this was kind of the setup. I left it on here because I knew I was gonna have to come back and make this little video here. Um, but we took this trade around 9:33. We inversed this 1 minute gap right here on both indexes. So I can find it here. 9:33. It's PM, so we're way off. Okay, here we go. Here's that inverse of the gap at 9:33 a.m. Alright. Let me get to the bias real quick and kind of why I thought that. So on the hourly, at the time this 4 hour had been swept this, then we came up swept these highs. So whenever I saw these highs get swept, I was thinking we're gonna inverse this. We're gonna push towards these 1 hour lows, and I was looking to go lower, right? Because we were at these hourly highs. This gap was invalidated already or already been filled because we took out this hourly low here, which would be the low we need to fill this gap. So we're kind of just set with we're kind of consolidated. We don't have any 4 hour gaps or 1 hour gaps or anything like that at this time. As you can see, it's kind of just that sweep. So the only thing that was this was definitely a riskier trade. I would say not an A plus setup, probably honestly, I would even say like a C plus setup. But definitely a riskier trade. Because we swept these highs out, but I mean, next zone theoretically should come to these lows. The reason I say it's a riskier trade is because NQ took these lows out real quick. It came down here and took them out at 9:15. ES at 9:15 hadn't taken them out yet. It could have been an S&P to the upside here. The only reason I was okay with taking this was because we had this strong move down where we broke. On NQ we broke structure. On ES we reversed this 5 minute gap. And we formed a new 5 minute, right? So whenever we formed that new 5 minute, that's what really the only reason I ended up taking this, because we had it on both indexes, and then we both inversed that gap really smoothly. So it honestly convinced me. I knew it was a riskier trade, but I did like it. So I ended up taking that trade there, and that was it. After that, pretty much I saw the inverse, the retrace was the 5 minute, and the 1 minute break. The only reason I say it was risky is because, again, NQ had already taken out these hourly lows. The reason I also continued to take it was because on the 4 hour, if I can find it in a second. This 4 hour low here hadn't been taken out yet. Same thing on ES. Didn't get taken out. On ES, it literally got edged. But yeah. But that's the main reason I took it. Mainly because we hadn't taken out 4 hour low yet, and I thought I could possibly take that out because I thought we could take that out possibly because we formed 5 minute gaps on both indexes and we inversed it pretty smoothly. We broke structure pretty drastically. So there's that. It's kind of what I was thinking there. So yeah. So pretty much after that happened, I honestly thought this trade was cooked. To be completely honest with you, once we inverse this 1 minute here, because theoretically, if we inverse it, we want to get a retrade and get a push out of this. We inversed it, so I was like, probably cooked here. And then ended up not. Kind of came up, swept out these 5 minutes, and continued rotation down. Oh, well, this was this one. Yeah, it didn't sweep out anything. So, yeah, that's how I saw it was cooked. I thought I was going to come and take these out. Luckily for me, I wanted to take out these 5 minute lows and these hourlies here before it ended up pushing out. Honestly, I think this trade was more luck than anything else. Like I said, it was a riskier trade. I think these hourlies got swept out because it swept out. I needed to sweep out this 5 minute to fill this 5 minute to rotate higher. But definitely it's a riskier trade. I'm gonna take what we can get. We're not gonna plan. Almost hit full TP here. It was there, but pretty much what happened was had stops here. Yeah, so the stops were there. Price was kind of just moving around, doing its thing there and there. And then once we got the push down to these lows out of contract here, I had two open for 125 risk. Oh, one there, one here. And so whenever I closed one at this low, and then when I closed one, I believe I adjusted my stops somewhere out here. Pretty much left me risking around, I believe, I want to say like 20, maybe a little bit more. I'll say it was 27, 28. And I was only $60 in profit off that first close. So, and obviously to fill the close a little late. So I ended up losing like 32 or 31. Or no, like 30, 31 points. So, anyways, that's what ended up happening. So first TP got hit, second did not. Today was pretty much a break even trade. But yeah, hold on, let me pull something up real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. So we have this is my live account trades right now. These are the main 3 trades I got. I'm taking 2 shorts, a couple longs, 2 longs, 2 shorts. This is the one from today, May 21st. 1745 break even. But I put break even on the side there. These have been the past 3 trades I've taken on this account. So, anyways, that's what we're looking like right now. But yeah, that was the trade of the day for me. And yeah, I mean, honestly, thought I was pretty happy with the way I placed my stops and everything. As you can see, that this high held pretty strong on this price level here. So yeah, and then coming tomorrow, what are we doing right now? Kind of pushing up higher. Yeah, we tapped into this weekly gap just now. Sorry, a little bit. Structure on the daily. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we get up here, honestly. Honestly, I wouldn't want it to right now. I'd low-key want to see it push deep red. I'm kind of don't want to trade at all-time highs. I'm kind of tired of being at all-time highs. But we'll see where market's at tomorrow morning. There's still a little room here to work with, so shouldn't be too bad. So, we could get a rotation here. Looks like this gap might have just inversed there, or just perfectly held, one of the two. Yeah, looks like it perfectly held there. In Q, we got the inverse. Some sort of 45-minute. Got the inverse on 30-minute. 45-minute looks to be holding. Already took out this gap's invalidated. We already took it out. That's invalidated. Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to start rotating down here. Hopefully we push into somewhere in the zone. Trade a little lower. But anywho, that was the trade of the day. I just want to make this video. I didn't press record last just today on when I was trading. Forgot. So just want to make this just so it's on there. But yeah, it's 1:03 a.m. I need to get some sleep so I can wake up tomorrow. And hit the gym at 5:30 or at 6 a.m. Waking up like 5:30. And then come on here on the charts and perform. So go ahead and do that. But yeah,